There we go. Now you can hear me. Right on time, just like always. Yeah. Shut up. I'm not muted anymore. Fuck you. Nope. Not muted no more. Be quiet. Be quiet. Shut up. No, I'm not. It's done. I'm not muted anymore. I'm not muted anymore. No more. I'm going now. We cannot hear you. Yes, you fucking can. I know you can now. I can literally see it broadcasting out. Stop fucking being stupid. I am the muted one. All my life and the damage done. Oh, yeah. TJ, you're still muted. We can't hear you. Tell us you aren't muted. Then how do you know that's what I'm saying? You wouldn't know that's what I'm saying. You piece of shit. We are a few minutes behind you. Yeah, obviously. Fucking obviously. I don't know why it's so fucking far behind. It's so annoying. Like, you figure it would... I mean, I understand there'd be some fucking delay. We can read lips. Oh, shit. Really good lip readers, man. That's it. That's what's going on here. I knew it. I knew it all along. TJ, it's me, your therapist. What do you want to talk about today? I don't know, therapist. I guess I don't really know what I want to talk about yet. I guess we'll see. You know? I never really start these with the intention of talking about any particular thing. TJ, are you okay? Are you okay, TJ? You know, I usually just like react to what you guys say, so you know, usually you're more of the topic setters. You know. Maybe that's not true. But I don't really come in with an agenda usually. We talk about nothing else but Voosh. Oh my god, yeah. Can we talk about Voosh? Have you guys seen Voosh lately? Is he streaming right now? He's always fucking streaming, so I wouldn't be surprised. Let me see. Did I catch one of the rare fucking moments on Earth where he's not fucking streaming? How does that make me feel? Pretty good. Nope, Demon Mama's streaming. I see that's happening. And I don't think Voosh is streaming though. So yeah, that's good. No Voosh. We don't need no Voosh. Dun 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 dun. Bom 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 bom. Voosh is not streaming. It's one of those rare moments in human history where Voosh is not streaming. I know that's like pretty shocking. Because, like, you know, I have not played much Pathfinder. I know, I mean, I played some, obviously, in the games we played. But I'm not even remotely close to well-versed enough to tell you what fucking, you know, classes to build or anything. Bum 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 bum. I guess Jimmy Dore said that he can beat any trans dude in a game of basketball. Just like, you know, no trans man can beat him. Basically, is what he's saying in basketball. I'm like, that's a pretty silly fucking assumption, bro. I mean, like. There have been, like, trans professional boxers, like trans male professional boxers who've won fights. So I'm pretty sure there's a trans person that can play basketball better than you. But we'll see. I mean, we'll never see. Because even if someone came out of the woodwork, he's not going to fucking, you know, he's not going to admit that shit. He's not gonna actually take the challenge, you know. Like, okay. But it's a nice little virtue signal. I feel bad for trans people because they gotta be the new gay people. Back in the 90s, it was gay. Everybody, you know, every fucking gay person had to like just like make peace with the fact that they were always gonna be the issue on people's minds. They couldn't just like live their lives. They had to be like the hot button issue of the moment. So now trans people are in that spot, and they got to go through all the same exact bullshit that the gay people went through until finally society's like, I guess they're not too bad, and moves the fuck on with itself. Yeah. No topic more important than that. The fucking, oh yeah, trans athletes just destroying women's sports. It's crazy stuff. Can't believe it. About to send my complete madness. Give you $4 worth of Monopoly money out of gratitude. Yes, do it. Give me your fake money. Give me your ridiculous fake-ass Monopoly money. You know it's what I want. You know it's what I need. Hold on. All right, sorry. I had to just, like, open fucking this stupid program. I don't know, because some people give me money through you know, these Streamlabs shit. I want to make sure I was logged in so I could see it if they fucking did. No, that's not what I want. Fuck. God damn it. Oops. Fucking oops. No. No, just fucking stop. 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 I just want to log out. No, no, no. Nope. Nope. Let me out. Thank you. Stupid fucking bullshit. I don't have room to complain. I'm the stupid bullshit here. Okay, let's think about what I'm doing before I do it. Okay, there we go. Jimmy Dore really went bananas in a pretty short amount of time. I don't think so. I think he was just always bananas, man. I think he's just always bananas, but like if he like happens to land on the Monopoly piece where you agree with him, like if he happens to be on your side on an issue, you just kind of really like him because he's like super aggressive. And, you know, a lot of times you probably have to spend being diplomatic. He's just like, fuck anybody who disagrees with me, and just steamrolls, you know, through any fucking opposition, right? Now, maybe sometimes the opposition's a little too strong and they push back and he doesn't really steamroll them, but like as long as he does a good enough job that his audience can like say that he steamrolled them, he's done good enough. So basically he's just like the hyper aggressive fuck you guy. And when, you know, by happenstance he happens to be the dude on your side, it's like, wow, this is really cool. This guy is like fighting for what I believe in. But, you know, the second he's on any other side, you realize like, oh, wow, this guy's a douchebag. This guy's really fucking not likable at all. It's because now he's against you, right? So that makes sense. You know, just that uncompromising, I'm not going to fucking listen to you. I'm just going to scream over any opponent. I'm a fucking just junkyard dog with my fucking, you know, with a scent in my nose heading towards what I want. If it's what you want to, then yeah, you're going to like that. You're going to like him in that moment. But, you know, if it's something you're like, that's dumb, you're going to hate him. I sometimes agree with Jimmy Dore, but I don't like him. Well, it's because you're probably smart enough to see the bigger picture. But like with me, so I saw Jimmy Dore the first time I ever clicked on a Jimmy Dore video. It was he was talking about automation, and he's talking about basically just like automation is bullshit. Automation's not going to happen, etc. And I'm just like, that's what? And he had these really dumb arguments for why it was going to happen. And I'm like, this is just like flat out dumb. And from that moment, I was like, I just viewed him with like, this guy is wearing a dunce cap, basically, in my mind. He's a simpleton, right? And then he started to talk about a general strike and stuff, and I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I misjudged this guy. He was bad on that issue, but like, I really like what he's got to say on this general strike. I really think that's could be a powerful social movement in this country to really start a new conversation and keep the energy of this Bernie shit focused, you know, now that he's dropped out. And then, you know, it was like 1,000,001 dumb fuck things since then. I mean, I haven't agreed with him since then on anything. It's been a litany of awful takes, culminating in his most recent "I could beat any trans man in a game of basketball" take. Which is like, what? How we get here? I don't really care how much someone disagrees. Don't spit. I really never had a problem with the spit thing. That's more like a Paul ethic, I think. I don't have any problem with it. If someone is a contemptuous piece of shit, spit on them, show your contempt. I don't really have a problem with it. And Alex Jones, you know, yeah, spit on Alex Jones. That's fine. I really don't care. I think it's kind of funny. You know, but whatever. You know, I could see how it's like a bitch move, I guess, but like I don't really see. I don't know, because you're like standing toe to toe with the motherfucker, spitting in his face. I don't know. That's kind of cool. I like it, to be honest, but I could see why some people don't. It has like a kind of scummy thing to it, but I don't know. I don't really mind that too much. Have you watched Righteous Gemstones on HBO? I haven't really been watching too much shit lately. I like the spit thing. Assault is admirable in my view. Yeah. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but I'm not. Yeah. Like, assault can be pretty cool. You know, if someone's like in your face being a piece of shit, you know, like if I'm doing a show, like if I was in Cenk Uger's spot in that show, and I know this is going to sound like fucking tough guy bullshit, but it's not. I'm not claiming I'm like tough or that I'd win the fight or anything. But if I was put in the position that Cenk Uger was, where I was doing a show and Alex Jones came onto my set and started trying to take over my show, I would fucking punch that dude in the face. Like, there wouldn't even be a thought process. I would fucking start wailing on him. 100%. No fucking, I mean, it would have just been a fight. Now, I don't know if I'd have won that fight. I don't know. Alex Jones, he's obviously goes to the gym and shit, so I don't know. Maybe he's like super strong and he knows how to throw a punch. I think he's done some boxing maybe, so he'd probably kick my ass. But I can tell you, none of that would matter in the moment. I'd punch him in his fucking face. You know, because, you know, he's crossed that line. Sometimes people deserve to be punched in the fucking face. And that's a moment where someone deserves it. Trying to act like Alex Jones wouldn't kick his ass? Who? Jimmy Dore or me? Because I already said that, see, sure you would, tough guy. Right. Dude, I'll tell you this, all right? I don't know, this is one of those stories that'll probably, like, end up getting mocked, like, TJ punched the alien or whatever, but when I thought that I saw an alien at the end of my bed, my reaction was to jump out and try to punch it in the face. And that was an alien, okay? I didn't even know. That thing might have had a laser cannon, okay? Now, the fact that the alien wasn't real and it was just a hypnagogic hallucination shouldn't really matter. What matters is that my gut instinct when I saw a fucking alien in my room is to attack it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm not tough, but I am prone to violence. You can go there. He's like 5'5" or 6'6". Unless you're completely useless, you'd win. I mean, I know I'd win, but I know that in order to avoid the tough guy accusation, I have to fucking act like I wouldn't, so whatever. I guess I just revealed that, thus defeating the purpose. Yeah, I would have kicked Alex Jones' ass, okay? He'd had no chance. I'd have beat the fuck shit out of him, blah, blah, blah. I'm an internet tough guy. Oh, well, okay, yeah, okay. You're right. I'm actually a pussy. Fine. I don't give a shit. It doesn't really matter. The opinion of people on the internet is not that important. What's important is what I would have done, which is fucking beat the shit out of him. I can teach you Muay Thai so you can punch even harder. I'm really not much of a puncher, so I don't know. I have no idea about punching technique. I would probably just wail on him like with one of these fucking things, you know. Harder than that, obviously, but like, you know, boom. I'd be doing the overhand hammer shit, conking him like that. Didn't you say you could beat up Joe Rogan and Bruce Lee? Yeah, I mean, of course, because I'm 6'6", so, you know, they're short guys. Like, I don't care. I mean, physics is physics, all right? You know, there's only, like, they can throw as much as they want at me. It's not going to do much, you know? No, they could probably beat the shit out of me. They're trained fighters. Alex Jones, though, no, he can't. I don't know. Who knows? I don't really give a shit. It doesn't really matter. It's a pretty stupid topic of discussion because it's all just theoretical shit. Every dude thinks they're tougher than they actually are, etc. So, you know, I'd probably fucking get hit once and the fight would just leave me like, oh shit, I don't want to be in a fight, you know? Shorter people have more leverage. Yeah, sure. Maybe. I don't know. The one fight that I ever got in was with a short guy. I think he was Puerto Rican. Or maybe he was Cuban. I'm not really sure. But he was pretty short, and his leverage didn't come into play. I pushed him, and he literally went flying like 10 feet. So, no, I don't. I don't think his leverage was some kind of like great trump. Oh shit, the leverage! No, it's like, oh no. Yeah, it didn't really matter, you know. Was he skinny? Yeah, he's pretty skinny. He was not like a big dude. I mean, he wasn't like scrawny, but he wasn't fat. He was like a normal size. He was a normal dude. He probably had a little bit of muscle, but not like he wasn't a bodybuilder. I don't think he was some kind of fighter. But whatever. I mean, this is a stupid fucking subject because it's all just like, I think I'd win, and then you guys like, no, I don't think so. I think I would. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Like, unless we're gonna actually like sit there and do this, like, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. I am actually 6'6", not a lie, not an exaggeration. Yeah. I got choked out by a 5'5" bouncer at a bar. I'm 6'4". He came out of nowhere and put me in a chokehold, sweep my legs underneath me. See, that guy knows how to fight, though, right? So, I mean, I'm not, like, yeah, a dude that's fucking trained could probably do something. But, like, most people are not fucking combat trained. Or if they are, they know, like, a couple of moves. You know? And I'm not saying I'm combat trained. So I'm saying all things being equal, them not having combat training, me not having combat training, I think my size beats them. Late to the party. What's the line that would make you throw a punch if crossed? So, yeah, just don't get in my face, right? Anybody who gets in my fucking face is going to get punched because I'm not going to fucking back down at that point. Like, I'm not going to do it. Now, I don't know. Maybe if it's over something really stupid, I'd just be like, you know what? Fuck this. But if you're trying to fuck with something I care about, like my show, like I'm trying to do a show and you come fuck with that, that's my work. So, yeah, you're getting your ass beat at that point. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that shit. Yeah. A hit to the balls wins every fight. That's not true. There's definitely dudes who can get hit squarely in the balls and keep on ticking. You know what I mean? I mean, there's dudes whose like fetish is that. There's dudes who are just like, yeah, kick me in the balls, like, and they'll get kicked in the balls like over and over again, and then they'll be like, yeah, more. So no, that's not gonna take the fight out of any fucking person, man. You know what I mean? There's gonna be people who are gonna like be willing to keep going. TJ would gas out quickly. You better make it quick or he's fucked. I really don't have that bad of stamina. I'm not going to say it's, like, good. But, like, I'm not just, like, I do a couple things. I'm instantly like, like, I have, like, some fucking stamina. Like, when I do workouts and stuff, I work out for, like, you know, 45 minutes to an hour. Pretty intense workouts. Like, I take, like, 30 or 40-second breaks in between, like, sets. But... you know, for the most part, it's like nonstop physical activity for like an hour. So, you know, and I'm not like, oh, I'm just like totally fucking winded or some shit. I mean, yeah, it's like fucking, sure, like I'm panting and stuff and I'm sweating, but, you know, I'm not just like totally just drained instantly. Like this like idea that just because I'm like, I got some extra pounds on me, I'm just like, the moment I do one thing, I'm just like a wheezing, like, oh, I'm broken. Like, it's just bullshit. Fighting is a whole different stamina, but the adrenaline will carry for 2 minutes. Yeah. Right. Like, you get in a fight, so you get a fucking, like, nice little adrenaline surge and shit. Now, obviously, yeah, a fight is going to be way more exertion. There's going to be way more stress because, like, you're actually doing violence and you're like, risking, you know, being hurt. The secret to fighting is to have a firearm. Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't need to necessarily... not every fight needs to be escalated to, like, murder territory, right? Sometimes, like, you just want to fucking, you know, throw some blows and shit. If back problems, TJ, how do you fix mine? Well, some of the stuff I've done to help with my back problems is if my back starts to hurt, I'll wear a back brace to reinforce my spine. I have like lumbar support shit, like this thing here. See that? I got that in my chair so I can like have that lumbar support. It's not really comfortable, but it does help with the back pain. I try to like stretch out as much as I can remember to do, you know, do stretches and stuff for it. Try to keep like reasonably limber and shit. Maybe 15 secs for this match at best. I don't know. Would you fight a blue hair, TJ? I mean, I'll fight anybody who fucking is like a piece of shit. Like, I'm not looking for a fight with some fucking buddy, but like, you know, if somebody's like doing something that crosses the fucking line, then I'm not going to be the person that's just like, okay, well, forgive them endlessly. Because I consider myself like a reasonably patient and tolerant person. I know it's like, maybe you guys don't perceive me that way because of how I like might conduct myself online or something like that. But like IRL, I tend to be very patient and like considerate, and maybe not considerate. Considerate's too far. I'm very patient. And, like, I'm not really looking for confrontation. I am non-confrontational. I try to avoid, you know, even, like, if someone's annoying me in public or something, I'm not the kind of person that usually will talk to them. I'm not the kind of person usually, like, if someone's making a noise that annoys me, I'm not usually the person that's like, hey, could you please stop that? Because I just know, like, they might be like, fuck you or something. And if they say fuck you to me, then I'm going to get in a fight. Because I have no... See, the problem with me is there's no middle ground, right? Like... I'm the kind of person that I'm either cool and not, you know, not cool as like, you know, hey man, whoa, I'm cool, you know. I mean, like, I'm either cool like temperament or I'm hot temperament. And if I'm hot temperament, like shit, the fucking, you know, shit's gonna get fucking physical. So, you know, I try to avoid being in that mental fucking space, right? Like, and the way I do that is I avoid conflict. I don't fucking start shit with people. You know, I don't go out of my way to be antagonistic towards a random fucking stranger. But if someone gets antagonistic with me, which, why would they? You know, usually if you don't start shit with somebody, they're not going to start shit with you. You know, but obviously there's exceptions. There's like fucking some ornery, stupid people out there. And, you know, if they fucking start something, I'm going to do something back. And I'm not going to say I'm going to fucking necessarily be the winner of whatever the fuck that is. I don't really think there is a winner in something stupid like that. But yeah, I'm going to go to that physical place. A passive or avoidant? I would say, yeah, I was like, I tend to like be avoision. Avoision. What do you think of Clown Girl Honk Heaven? By the way, OnlyFans, the only place to see Clussy. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds terrifying. Let's get physical. Yeah, I'm avoidant though. I don't enter into altercations, and typically, if someone's doing something that bothers me, I'm not going to be the person that necessarily tells them about it, because I don't want to go to that place. Now, Scotty is very different. Scotty is definitely the person who's willing to fucking tell them all about it. TJ, would you fight a dwarf, and how far would you go? I mean, I think I'd probably have to, like, draw the line at fighting a fucking dwarf, right? That's just, like, too one-sided, bro. TJ can beat my meat. Corey, that's not right. That's not funny, Corey. Bad. Then you contain your anger and back down if the person was bigger, stronger than you. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would take the fight of me, because I'm definitely not used to being confronted with someone that's larger than myself. So, yeah, that could be like, oh, shit, I don't want to mess with this. So maybe, I don't know. I definitely have, like, a cowardly streak. So, you know, that might be, like, oh, no, I don't want to fuck with that. But who knows? I have to be put in that situation, and I just hope I'm not. I don't really want to be in that situation. Yeah, I know. I mean, I put it together, Krista. You know, it wasn't. You don't need to spell it out. I got it. Excuse me. Would you fight a toddler that was your size? No, that would be a freak of nature. Okay. I mean, I guess if it attacked me, I'd have no choice. But that would be like I feel like that'd be like a bear almost. You know, like an actual bear, like in the woods kind of fucking scenario. TJ versus Big MQV. Who the fuck is that? Do an episode on gaslighting. I didn't really have any plans to, no. Should fight a toddler with the face of your father. Why is this? This is getting like the Book of Revelations at this point. Okay? Like, you're starting to create, like, Book of Revelations monsters, okay? Like, can we stop? No more. I don't know how we got down this, like, weird fight road, but, like, yeah. No, thank you. Oh, I'd kick Brock Lesnar's ass. No fucking doubt about that, you know. Brock Lesnar, I'd fucking wipe the floor with that fucking piece of shit. No problem. Lol. Fuck it. Related BuzzFeed quiz. Oh my god, why? I mean, all of them. That's stupid. That's the dumb quiz. I'm not doing it. I'll do a quiz, but I'm not doing that one. Let's see. What else we got here? So let's see. Can we determine your relationship status solely based on what reality dating shows? Blah 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 blah. I don't watch any of that shit, so. This fortune telling AI will accurately predict your horoscope for next week. All right, that sounds fun. We'll put that one on the list. Do celebs look more like their siblings or their famous lookalikes? No thanks. All couples are slightly gross. What's your percentage? That seems fun. 2 types of eaters in this world: plate people and bowl people. Which are you? I mean, I pretty much know the answer to that, but we'll see. These are the Marvel movies that fans either love or hate. Okay, describe your lifestyle and we'll show you a small yet impactful way to save the earth. No, thank you. Not everyone can pull off red lipstick, so I'm curious whether you think blah, blah, blah. These I mean, I guess I'm kind of, I don't know. It's a little fruity, but I'll do it. All right. This fortune-telling AI, I'm interested. Let's see. Ready to see what your week has in store? Find out below. 12 horoscopes written by some AI bullshit. Okay. Click on your astrological sign, it'll tell you. Okay, so that's all I got to do. Very simple. I have a lot in store. Busier than usual. Well, that sucks. I'll enjoy every minute of it. That's cool. You'll be able to accomplish a lot and make some great progress on your goals. Finally. You'll also be able to enjoy some fun times with friends and loved ones. All right, not really a quiz, but okay. So here's the gross couples one. Blah, blah, blah. Grosser the couple, the truer the love. All right, whatever. Have you ever smelled their pillow to see if it had their scent? I really don't have a strong sense of smell. I guess I'm leaning too much that way. I really don't have a strong sense of smell, so that's not really something I've done. I say no. Like, I don't really know. I mean, I just have like a weak nose. Now, I guess it's not really a weak, it's like selective, because like I can smell bacon from 100 miles away, but I have no idea about like these more subtle smells. Like I smell meat. I smell food. That's what I can smell. Have you ever put your dry, cracking, cold feet on their body on a particularly chilly night? My feet are never dry or cracking, okay? My feet are always nice. But yes, I've put my cold feet on them. You ever inspected your significant other's back for strange hairs? No. Chelsea don't have no hairs. I mean, she has hairs, just not like on her back, or not like strange ones anyway. Have you ever inspected your significant other's nether regions for ingrown hairs? Yes. Sorry, Chelsea, if this is like too much. Inspect their body for zits, of course. Tweeze ingrown pubic hair for your significant other. Yep. You ever done more than tweeze hair for your partner, like wax or shave? I think I've shaved, yeah. You ever squeeze a particularly large ready to pop zit for them? Oh my god, like all the time. Have you ever saved one of your own zits for them to pop? Yep. I mean, I haven't saved it. It's just like, it's an inconvenient place. So I'll be like, okay. Have you ever run your hands through their hair and felt a zit? I don't think so. Ask if you could pop it for them. I mean, if I did find it, I would. You ever taken a photo of a particularly gnarly zit? No, she wouldn't like that. You ever texted them throughout the day about your pooping habits? No. You ever texted them a photo of you sitting on the toilet? I'm pretty sure I have. You ever texted them a photo of your poop because you were shocked and just had to share? Nope, that would be weird. I don't go that far. You ever talked about your poop schedule while doing something casual like shopping or making dinner? I think I have. Have you ever shared the same eating utensil during a meal? Probably. You ever shared the same drinking glass during a meal? Yes. You ever cleaned their finger or toenails? I don't think so. Just clean mine. You ever left your own nail clippings around to make your significant other clean them up? Yes. I mean, I think every time, honestly. She's told me, so last time I was like cutting my nails, she's like, do that outside. I don't want to fucking deal with that. You ever picked food off their plate with your fingers? 100 million times. Check their ears for earwax. No, she doesn't really. Chelsea doesn't have earwax. Now, my ears, they overflow, but you asked them to smell your armpit to confirm how stinky you were. 1 million times. Probably daily. You asked them to smell a body part of their other than an armpit to confirm how stinky it is. God, not to my recollection, but maybe. I really don't know. Have you ever used a magnifying glass, tweezers? Yeah, I do that. Yep. Have you ever shown them a slightly bloody snot you blew no tissue? Nope. You ever asked them to smell your breath knowing it smelled bad? Yes. Have you ever willingly smelled their bad breath? Yeah, of course. You ever kissed them in the morning knowing you both had bad breath? Yes. You ever Dutched oven your significant other? Yes. You ever been Dutch oven by your significant other? I'm sorry, Chelsea. I didn't know it was going to be so... I didn't know this one's going to be so revelatory about you, but yeah. Kind of notoriously, honestly. You ever done a weird naked dance in front of each other? She's done it in front of me. I don't know. I'm going to say yes. You ever farted during sex time by accident? Not that I know of. Well, yeah, this quiz it's literally about grossness. That's the name of the quiz. All couples are slightly gross. What's your percentage? I'm trying to figure out what percentage gross we are. Farted during sex time? I mean, I think I have, yeah. How about on purpose? Nope. You ever clean your significant other's hair out of the bathroom sink? Yes. You ever found their hair in super random places, like your underwear drawer? Nope. Have you ever shared a towel with them? Like, not at the same time, but I feel pretty sure we've used the same towel before. Yes. You ever pulled out lint from their belly button? No. I don't like belly buttons. I'm weird about them. Have you ever had a full conversation while one of you was pooping or peeing? I mean, yeah. Who the fuck? I mean, like, some of this shit is really, like, normal stuff that, like, I don't know. You have to be almost weird if it, like, I don't know. Finally, have you ever shared a toothbrush? Ever. I mean, I don't know. I cannot recall a specific instance where we did. So, I guess no. 65% gross. You and your significant other are pretty gross. Congratulations. Embrace the nastiness in your love life. We already have. Thank you. There are two types of eaters in this world, plate people and bowl people. Now, for the record, I already know that I'm a plate person, but we'll go ahead and go through it. So spaghetti, I'm going to put on a plate. Fried rice, I'm going to put on a plate. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese, I'm putting on a bowl. Salad, bowl. Ravioli, either one, but I guess I'd prefer a bowl. Pad Thai, I don't really eat that, but I think I'd put it on a plate. Fruit salad, I don't really give a shit. It could be either one. I guess probably a plate, because I don't really want to dig into it to find the stuff I want. So I'd rather it all be kind of laid out. I'd definitely eat that in a plate. That doesn't even make sense to eat in a bowl. Hummus, I'd prefer a bowl. Chicken wings, plate. Gnocchi, plate. Mashed potatoes, plate. Unless I'm just eating mashed potatoes alone, then I might put it in the fucking bowl. Soup? It's fucking soup. You gotta eat soup in a bowl. Yeah, I already know as a plate person, so no shock there. So Iron, I'm supposed to tell him if I love or hate these Marvel movies, I guess. Iron Man, I like it. Yeah, most people do. Thor, I like it. Captain America: First Avenger, I like it. The Avengers, I like it. Ant-Man, it's okay. It's okay. Age of Ultron, I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry. I guess I'm in a minority, but I don't like it. Iron Man 2, I don't like it. Guardians of the Galaxy, I like it. Thor: The Dark World, I don't like it. Way more mixed on that one. Doctor Strange, I'm kind of tempted to say it's just okay, but I guess I like it enough. I think just for the visuals. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, it's all right. Homecoming, I like it. Iron Man 3, I don't like it. Captain America: Civil War, I don't like it. Black Panther, it's okay. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I want to give it a second chance, but I thought it was okay the first time. I think I might like it now that my expectations are a little lower. Ant-Man and the Wasp, I never saw it. Captain Marvel, never saw it. Thor Ragnarok, I like it. Black Widow, I don't like it. Avengers Infinity War, I like it. Avengers Endgame, I like it. Spider-Man Far From Home, I like it. Eternals, I never saw. Spider-Man No Way Home, I like. Shang-Chi, I never saw. I think that's it. Gigi's a dyed-in-the-wool cape shit dork. Yeah, I mean, like, I love the fucking superhero. I mean, I don't know. What's wrong with it? I'm personally not reading Streamlabs. I didn't see them, all right? Sorry. Okay, so Cynic gave 1111, said, the more I learn, the less I know. And Generic T-Girl said, ass. So there you go. What do you tell me? Trying to tell me something? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's wrong with cape shit, right? I mean, like, if it tells a fucking interesting story, it's fun. Like, who cares? A movie you shouldn't fucking, like, judge a movie because of a genre. That's, like, really weird to me to, like, dismiss everything in a particular genre of film, right? Because even, like, my most hated genres, there's probably examples of shit that I like in that genre, okay? Like, I'm not, like, a big fan of romances, but there's a handful of fucking romance movies. I'm like, wow, that really is actually quite charming and good. Characters are rich. I mean, like, there's definitely stuff that transcends fucking genre bias, right? But if you don't like cape shit, then just fucking mind your own business and don't like it and let me enjoy the shit I like, bitch. Just, like, stop it. Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm supposed to fucking judge this red lipstick. Like, who they look better with or without the red lipstick. I like her with. I'm a red lipstick fan, so yeah. Red. No. So it's better without it. Without. I'm gonna say without. Yeah, that's wearing her at that point. Not everyone can pull that shit off. She definitely looks better without it. I mean, like, it's not really fair because, like, the reason he looks better here is not really because of the red lipstick, in my opinion. It's just, like, he's got, like, a better look going on in general. IMO, but, like, based on that picture, you gotta say no. But I didn't really mind the red lipstick. She looks better with. She looks better with. With. Without. Without. with, without, there you go. There you fucking go, bitch. Let's see. I'm gonna do more. Because now there's new ones. Let's see if there's any ones in here that I like anyway. If you don't side with the majority in these food polls, something. I like these ones that tell you like what percentage of people agree with you. I like to see how unique I am, you know? I like to be like, ooh, only 3% of people agree with me on that. I'm cool. I don't go with the fucking crowd, bitch. Yeah, let's just do that one. What's the whole premise here? If you don't side with the majority in these food name polls, I'll be embarrassed for you. Food name polls, okay? Okay, so it's like you look at this item, you gotta decide what the fuck it's called. You know, I will interchangeably call these flapjacks and pancakes. I will never call them hotcakes, and I've never even heard of picklets. Pancakes is my default term, as it seems to be for most people. What are these? Sprinkles, jimmies, nonpareils, hundreds and thousands. I mean, these are sprinkles to me. Yeah. Whoa, who the fuck are these people? Hundreds and thousands? What? Who the fuck calls them that? I have no idea. What is this? Sandwich, sub, hoagie, hero. This is a sandwich. Yup. What are these called? I don't know. I'd say it's a scone, maybe? Peppers, what do you call them? Bell peppers, sweet peppers, peppers. I call them bell peppers. Sometimes I will just call them peppers. I'll know what you mean. What are these? Rolls, man. Those are fucking rolls. What are those? I've never even... I don't... What are those? I mean, I guess they're jelly donuts. What is that? That's an omelet, bro. What are you calling that? That is, I mean, I'm probably just going to call that a hot dog, you know. Popsicle, bro. What's this called? Cotton candy. Yeah. Candy floss, huh? Seems like all of my shit. I think it was the majority of all of them. I don't think I'm special in any goddamn way. The most basic bitch there is. I think I forgot my Coke. I grabbed myself a Coke, but I forgot it. This, TJ, is the step right before Idiocracy. The one generation before. That's you right now. What? Am I, like, does that not make sense, or am I just reading it out of context so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about? What? Fairy floss, dude. Yeah. You ever heard of fairy floss? What's wrong with you? Make your wife bring it. I don't think she's in here. Whenever my head too. Okay. Does cynic ever make sense? I mean, like, no, but like sometimes I at least get what he's trying to say. That one I didn't even understand what the fuck he was trying to say. Like, let's just like look at that for a second. So what he said was, this, TJ, is the step right before Idiocracy. The, quote, one generation before, end quote, that's you right now. I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Thank you. I have no idea what he's talking about. Go get your Coke. I guess Chelsea isn't here. Lol. You read it out of context. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. That's what I asked. I asked if I fucking read it out of context. Cape shit. Rape shit. Escape shit. Is it Diet Coke or Sugar Coke? It's Diet Coke. Drudge. You missed another snippet. Sorry. Ever watch Beast Wars growing up? Great characters. No, I'm not really into that stupid shit. How do I like Albuquerque? I don't know. It wasn't really like, I didn't hate it, but I don't really remember much about it, honestly. It's kind of like sort of boring, I guess. I guess I was staying in like a bad part of the town, but it really didn't seem all that bad, so I don't know. Learn about the deep state. The deep state's coming for ya. Solar Opposites is good as Rick and Morty? No. Solar Opposites is not very good. In my opinion. I don't want to play Elden Ring. If you're a wrestler, what would your finisher be? I don't know. The backward slash nut buster, dude. Yeah, I was way more into Santa Fe. That was a cooler place. But yeah, I guess New Mexico was not that interesting, really. You ever talk to Lady Hopium again on stream? I haven't even seen her in the chat in a long time, so I don't know. Last time, I feel like after last time we talked, I have not seen her around in this chat once. So I'm assuming that she didn't like that conversation or whatever. Even though I feel like it was, I don't know, pretty nice. But whatever. Like, I try to be patient and, like, you know, not be, like, overly antagonistic with it. But I guess it was still, like, she didn't like it. Didn't like how it went. So, you know. So yeah, I haven't seen her once since then. She hates you and bitches about you constantly. What'd I even do? Man, it's such a pathetic thing to, like, still be, like, mad about like losing on here a million years ago. Like, it wasn't even like I tried to be like so nice and actually like preserve like niceness between us, you know? Because like, despite the fact that, you know, she's always like got really shitty takes and, you know, is always like pretty much saying like really derivative, weak fucking shit. You know, I feel like, you know, I still try to, you know, I still got some affection, right? And I wasn't too mean, but still, I get fucking act like, oh my god, you're such a piece of shit. You treated me so bad or something. Like, oh, TJ, what a shitball. Like, what? You know, I went on my way to be nice. Jerk off. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have been nicer, but I wasn't too mean. She has the worst take on AI you've ever seen. What is it? Trevor just says she stopped being British. Yeah, kinda, I guess. You were fair, TJ. I feel like I was too, but whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and wring my hands about it. But what was the AI take? She thinks you can rape AI. I mean, I guess you could, right? I don't know. Why is that bad? Yeah, I guess those woke. I'm just like never gonna be able to fucking hang with those woke scoldy type people. I just like I can't fucking. I don't know. I can't because they're just like they're always gonna make everything about some kind of like scold session. It's just always gonna be like, oh, you're bad. Oh, you said this wrong thing. Oh, you offended this group. Oh, you said this about that. It's like, oh my god. Like, can we just fucking have a conversation about anything without it being like a million and one fucking, you know, oh, you're wrong. Oh, you said this. Oh, you offended me this way. Oh, you're pissing off this group. Oh, this is not how it is. Da 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 da. It's about how AI abuse needs to be illegal because it might become sentient or some crazy shit. I mean, I feel like, so to be generous to that position, I feel like there's like some truth to that. And like, honestly, like a lot of what my book deals with is some of that. But I feel like you gotta like, you know, something might become sentient one day, therefore you can't harm it is basically like a pro-life argument, right? You know? If there is, you know, if it becomes sentient, then yes, you got to give it rights and you got to treat it respectfully. That makes sense. But like, you know, something having the potential to one day be sentient, that doesn't mean anything. Busy Buy, is there a common NPC brand? Okay. Okay, Cynic. You said the slur? What slur did I say? I don't even remember. Did I say retard or something? TJ, your favorite idiot on the internet, Vosh, got mad the other day with Demon Mama. Yeah, I like both of them, so I don't really want to watch them fight. It'd be stressful. Just coming from very different places, because like you're talking about like a pragmatist versus an idealist on that one, right? It's very different fucking philosophies, very different approaches. How do you determine sentience? I don't know. You gotta have the. I mean, like, I guess as we deal with the possibility of something other than human beings being a sentient being, and I guess arguably you could say there's other organisms that are sentient now. I guess you have to really like work to define what that is. Like, what is the definition? To me, it would be something that has like, you know, self-awareness, certain degree of intelligence, like able to understand, you know, what it is and where it is and what it's doing, and like awareness of self, awareness of others, you know, some rudimentary ability to, like, you know, self-preservation, ability to feel happiness and suffering, ability to have some level of empathy for other organisms, you know, shit like that. You know, I think, you know, exact criteria should probably be, like, outlined and stuff. Demon Mama is cringe, but I'm cringe. A lot of people are cringe. Who cares? Cringe is fine. There's nothing wrong with being cringe. Embrace the cringe. It's okay. It's okay to be cringe. You don't have to be fucking non-cringe all the time. Everyone's allowed some cringe. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Demon is very bent out of shape very quickly over really dumb shit. Well, that's like a personality type I'm super used to, so that's like, you're talking my language at that point. Embrace the cringe. Been watching for 8+ years. Finally saved enough to give you $5 whole. Thanks for the good times. Thank you. Cringe is cool. I never said that. I just said that, like, just because something's cringe doesn't mean you gotta, like, oh no, it's cringe. You don't have to avoid it just because it's cringe. Take pride in what's cringe, man. Using the word cringe is cringe. Holy shit, you're right. You're fucking right. Yeah. I think a measure of the man standard is probably what you should use, honestly. I forget, it was like self-awareness, intelligence, and something else, right? I can't remember what the third one was. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is the ability to recognize, like, where you are and what you're, like, I am TJ. I am currently talking to a group of people on the internet in a chat room. I am filming myself. I am broadcasting live to anyone who wants to watch on the YouTube platform. You know, that's self-awareness, right? I'm aware of, like, different things that I am doing right now. I'm aware of different statuses about my body. I'm aware, like, my back hurts slightly. Maybe I should do like this. You know, like, there's little things that I'm consciously aware of. I understand my place in the universe at the moment to some extent. It's not, I'm not just like a toaster that doesn't understand where it is. Like, a toaster doesn't know it's a toaster. A toaster doesn't understand the concept of toast. You know? Can I see into the space between spaces? I guess if you squint. If you squint real hard, maybe. Thoughts on audinatology. People always send me that and be like, still an atheist? I'm like, yeah, because even if that religion is true, it's just the worship of women's butts. That doesn't mean there's a god or goddess. Okay? That just means women's butts look really nice. So, no problem with that. Yeah. You know, you can worship butts and not be a theist. You don't. Not all religions are theistic. You know, not all religions postulate a deity or deities, and adonatology is one of the ones that does not. Unless you're going to say that butts are, you know, divine, like they are the deities, which then no. But if you're going to just say they're really cool and they should be worshipped, then I'm down with that. Does dogs have self-awareness? I don't know. I mean, you can't talk to a dog, so, like, their level of self-awareness is kind of hard to, like, ascertain, right? We know that they have some, like, rudimentary fucking ability to, you know, think and reason. We can see they can kind of plan ahead, so you assume, you know, I don't know. I assume they meet some of the benchmarks in, like, a limited extent. But, you know, clearly not as much as most people. A god that makes poop. I mean, they say, you know, God has to create something, right? I talk to dogs all day. Yeah, but they don't really understand you. I mean, they understand limited shit like food, outside, ball, stuff like that. But you can't be like, hey, dog, what do you think about this, what do you think about Madeleine Albright dying? Like, they don't have an opinion. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If you were given unlimited money to direct a horror film, what would you do? If I was going to direct a horror film? I don't know. Maybe I'd do something with... I always want to do something with like these entities that they're kind of like lanky. They have really long limbs, and they sort of like have faces that look like plague doctor masks, like those long beaks and stuff. But they're not really bird-like. They're very like spindly and maybe like kind of spidery, but they have like sort of bird-like heads in that they have like the long beaks, and they kind of like they're very fast and they move around in the shadows, and they snatch people up. And anybody they snatch up is just like not only just they're pulled out of reality basically. Like they never existed. No one remembers them. They snatch up your entire existence, and just use like everything that you ever were to feed themselves. They feed off of the entirety of your existence, but when they snatch you, and maybe there's like one guy who's aware of this somehow, like somehow he remembers the people who've been snatched, even though no one else can, and he sees like they're in this apartment complex, and people just keep disappearing, but no one remembers who they were. And, the tenants of the apartments keep changing based on, who they've snatched, who they've erased, because obviously if that apartment wasn't rented by that person, it probably was rented by someone else. So, they have a steady supply. They're just feeding off of the people in this apartment complex, and this guy is there. And, he kind of realizes what's going on, and, maybe he tries to stop him somehow. I don't know. You figure he would just leave, so you have to come up with some MacGuffin that kept him from just leaving. But yeah, something like that. I don't know. Might be fun. I've always wanted to make a movie about. I always want to make a remake of The Blob. So it might be cool to do like a Blob remake. I've always wanted to do a remake of The Blob where the Blob eats the entire planet, and the last scene is like him reaching a tendril out to grab the space station and absorbing it too, and then you see it spewing out its little blob spores out of the engulfed planet, sending out its spawn to go conquer new worlds across the universe. You should like the Dolphin / Macho Man South Park anti-trans episodes. I mean, I think that the dolphin one is pretty funny. But I mean, I totally support someone like if someone wants to become a dolphin and we have the technology to do it, fucking do that shit, I really don't think it's ridiculous. Like, the problem with it is South Park is trying to be like, it's ridiculous because people shouldn't do that. But the problem where it goes haywire for me, like most people say, like it's insulting to compare trans people to dolphin people, but to what I would say is like, I don't mind dolphin people, like I don't care. Now in South Park, they just didn't have the technology to do it yet. But there's, technology is never perfected until it's been used for a while, right? So I didn't really have too much of a problem with it. I thought it was mean-spirited and shit, but South Park often is. And they've thrown mud at so many different fucking groups of people. I don't really think it's like too bad. As for the Macho Man one, that one was just kind of stupid because it's just like not analogous to any real life situation. I know that, but it's kind of giving like bigots a fucking excuse to be like, oh well, this trans swimmer though is just like that episode of South Park. It's like it's nothing like that episode of fucking South Park. Like, the episode of South Park was like literally just a man saying like, I'm a woman, and it's like Macho Man Randy Savage and shit. This is like not even a fucking remotely equivalent situation. You talk about someone who's like been on female hormones for a long fucking time. estrogen and shit. So, and like, when they were swimming in the men's division and not on, and not transitioning, they were actually really highly ranked. But then, when they started taking estrogen and stuff, you saw them go down the ranks because, yeah, it does affect your athletic ability pretty drastically. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think that there's like this whole host of gigantic advantages to being trans. But even if there were, I don't really give a shit. Because one, I don't think it affects the sanctity of women's sports any more than like, oh, well, black athletes tend to outperform white athletes in certain things. It's like, so what? So like, oh, well, we shouldn't let black athletes compete because, they do better. They have an advantage. Like, that's racist, right? So anyone would agree that's racist. Well, probably not Cynic. Cynic would be like, no, it's not. But whatever. Anyone else would agree it's racist. So, it's like being trans is like whatever. That's just another attribute. There's a million fucking attributes that can make you better or not as good at a fucking sporting event. If being trans confers an advantage, then like so be it. Who cares? Well, that's taking victories away from women. Trans women are women. So, and if you want to believe that in any instance, you have to believe it in every instance. So you either have to just say like they're not women, and they're in any sense, which plenty of conservatives do take that tact, and at least that's consistent. But what drives me crazy is the people who want to be like, well, they're women, but they're not women in this instance. Like, that doesn't make sense. You can't cherry pick. It either is or it isn't. So it can't be like, oh, well, it's contingent on the scenario. That doesn't work. The race analogy is nonsense, but yes, it's racist, dummy. Oh, well, I'm glad you at least agree it's racist for once. It would actually, finally, we found something that Cynic actually would consider racist. Very cool. But yeah, the race analogy is not nonsense. It makes complete and utter sense. But yeah, whatever. Race is an attribute. Gender identity is an attribute. Just like height is an attribute. Health, general health level is an attribute. Lung capacity is an attribute. Heart size is an attribute. These conservatives don't give a crap about women's sports. Oh, well, yeah, obviously. Like, dude, I mean, I spent my entire life around conservatives, and, like, whenever the topic of women's sports came up, it was, like, a laughing stock, and they were just like, WNBA. But now, all of a sudden, it's like, no, women's sports. Uh-oh, Cynic pissed off the wrong mod. But yeah, sports are not that important anyway. So, like, let's not over fucking inflate the importance of sports in the first place. Dong girth. Well, I don't do too well in that department, that's for sure. Conservatives don't care about women's sports. Like most things, they're just cowards who hide behind concern trolling to justify their... Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah. And you can see that because, like, dude, if I went back in time, like 10 years, or even just 5 years, and was like, I went to any conservative that's pretending to care about this right now, and was like, guys, you gotta come with me to the future. There's something destroying the sanctity of women's sports. They'd be like, what? Who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck about that. But now, oh my God. Like, these people literally, not too long ago, were trying to keep lesbians from getting married, right? They're like, no gay marriage. But now all of a sudden they're like, and these poor lesbians are getting tricked by these he-she's. And so it's like total bullshit. They don't care. Like, they don't give a fuck. Principles to most conservatives, not all, but most conservatives are just like something they use in the moment to justify whatever the fuck they want, which is usually just like, I don't know, today we're hating trans people, so any justification we can find for that, we're doing it, even if it makes no fucking sense, Even if it's something we don't really give a fuck about and have never given a fuck about and like demonstrably don't give a fuck about, we don't care. All of a sudden we do give a fuck about it, right? So, yeah, it's just like very convenient shit. What rule did I break exactly? I don't know. You broke the rule of don't piss off anyone with a wrench, I guess. You know? Because, yeah, they got a wrench. TJ, how do you combat the don't say gay bill in Florida's argument? In Florida's argument? What does that mean? I missed a super chat. Is it the Hunter Bunsen one? Because it's just a little emoji. I didn't think I had to address it. A little emoji. Are you talking about this one up here? Why not just let men and women compete together? I don't really know. I guess because women generally wouldn't be able to compete on the same level as men. I personally don't see how that matters, but, you know, whatever. They, you know, I guess women need, like, a space to do sporting events and shit, but, like, you know, if you're going to have trans women, then you got to have fucking a place for them to fucking engage in every fucking activity that regular women do. So sports is one of those activities, right? I shouldn't have said regular women, cis women. Just became a patron, no longer pleb status. Cool. Thank you. They claim they don't say gay bill, stop screaming children. I don't know how to combat the dumb. I mean, like, well, here's the problem with like what's being said right now. When you talk to conservatives about this issue, it's like they don't understand that you can talk about homosexuality without needing to talk about sexuality. Just like you can talk about heterosexuality without needing to talk about sexuality. Like, you know, you don't have to fucking mention butt sex to tell a kid about gay people. Like, when I was a kid, my mom told me my uncle was gay, and I was like, what's gay mean? And she's like, it's when a man falls in love with another man. It's when, you know, it's when boys like other boys, men like other men, like in the same way a man would like a woman. And it's like, oh, okay, got it. And that was it. She didn't need to get into the like fucking engineering dynamics of butt fucking. You know, she didn't need to tell me like your uncle takes it in the ass, TJ. Like there was none of that. That wasn't part of the fucking conversation. It was like told to me in a way that was age appropriate for me when I was a kid. So it was like, you know, it's total bullshit. You know, because they fucking, oh, well, it's about sex. It's not about sex. Because gay people are not just sex. Just like straight people are not just sex. Like, if you're a husband and a wife, your entire relationship is not just the sexual component of that. You have like a bunch of other shit you do. You watch movies together and you fucking have conversations with each other and you help each other out and you split up chores and et cetera, fucking et cetera, right? So it's like you don't need to like bring up sex to explain that. You don't need to do it with gay people either. You don't need to bring up sex to explain what a fucking gay person is. So it's just a bunch of fucking garbage, okay? Is basically what it boils down to. It's just another fake fucking issue where they pretend to be concerned about something when they're really not. It's just an excuse to hate gay people, or an excuse to hate trans people, or an excuse to hate whatever fucking group they gotta hate. And it's like, they don't even really hate these groups, by the way. To them, it's just a way to win elections, which is the really sad part. Like, they don't even really give a shit, most of them. It's just like, yeah, you know, we gotta fucking have some way of winning this lame culture war shit. So that's what we're going to pretend is important. We're going to fucking bypass anything that actually matters. We're not going to talk about foreign policy. We're not going to talk about economic policy. We're going to fucking have some lame culture war bullshit where we're going to use people's lives as like a fucking hockey puck to fucking knock back and forth between each other, you know? You know, we're going to fucking have a little fight with these people's, you know, rights and human dignity hanging in the balance. Which is total bullshit, totally unfair, total, like, nonsense fucking maneuver. But you fucking, you know, once someone starts that fight, you gotta have that fight. You can't fucking say no. So it's just a way of fucking, it's like, if you're in a boxing match and the person is blocking their face, you start hitting their fucking body until their guard comes down. And, like, these culture issues, that's just the body shot to get you to lower down that guard. But you have to fucking do it. You got to fight back. You can't just let them fucking take people's rights away. You can't just let them fucking win. You can't just let them make life worse for a bunch of people that you fucking, you know, that live in the same society as you do. Just because they don't like them or because they're using them as a fucking political, you know, bargaining chip. Why we gotta hate each other? Let's try love, yo. I mean, like, it's not even just like, you don't have to necessarily love each other, okay? It doesn't have to go all the way to, like, love. You don't have to love your enemy like Jesus said. It's just like a matter of, like, don't try to actively, like, destroy people's lives just for, like, you know, hey, I'd rather wear dresses and be identified as a girl. Okay. Neat, cool. I'm much more interested in people of my same sex than you know, people of the opposite sex. Oh, all right, cool. You know, like, I like to dress up in costumes and have sex as like a furry creature. Okay, cool. Yeah, dope, sweet. You know, it's like you don't need to fucking like destroy their lives because you don't like that, right? You could just be like, not for me. I'd rather do this thing over here and just like live your life and not worry about what the fuck they're doing, as long as they're not like hurting somebody. Like, if they're not over there like causing harm, if they're not like raping or like murdering or stealing, then like, who cares? Like, who fucking gives a shit? You know, like, if there's a victim that there's like bringing harm to, then yeah, okay, that's not a fucking, okay, you can't do that. But if they're not doing that, like, so fucking what? Leave them alone. But we need the political bargaining chip, right? Oh man, these blue hairs trying to fucking, oh man, he's fucking conservative, blah, 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 trying to take this, trying to do that, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, we can't address any of our real fucking issues because we got to fucking constantly fight this bullshit. I think we should allow to hate Star Wars nerds. I mean, you can hate anybody you want. Like, there's no fucking, you can't stop someone from hating another fucking person. But like, by and large, it's pretty fucking stupid, right? But even if you hate them, like, don't fucking legislate against them. Don't be like, hey, it's the fucking murder anybody who likes Star Wars, you know, act or whatever the fuck. Don't make me commission furry art of you now. Go ahead. I like it. I'm down. Go ahead. Just make me like a fucking a pig. I want to be a pig, or like a polar bear, maybe. Something like that. I don't have fucking time to worry about other people and their drama nonsense. What a distraction it all is. That's kind of the point. Like, you know, I mean, for once, I agree with something Cynic's saying. Yeah. Don't worry about it. But the problem is that, you know, when one side fucking starts to worry about it, even if it's for fucking totally bullshit self-serving reasons, then you gotta fucking kind of worry about it yourself, right? You know, because you can't just let people, oh, well, we're just gonna like destroy people's lives because, you know, oh, well, none of my business if they destroy people's lives, because then they're breaking the first rule. Do no fucking harm. Just don't harm others. It's really not that fucking hard, right? Don't harm other fucking people. If you avoid that, I feel like you're okay. Do whatever you want. Like, beyond that, don't fucking harm people. A capybara, I don't want to be a capybara. TJ should be a furry capybara. Hey, don't fucking... No. Don't be doing that shit. Last time you told me you'd be a duckbill platypus and assless chaps. I mean, okay. I could still see that. I don't think I want a bill, though, you know? I don't want a fucking duck bill, okay? That's basically where I'm at. I don't want to have a fucking duck bill. So, yeah, I don't want to be an orangutan or any kind of monkey. I think, you know, you got to make me a fucking, I think I want, just make me a pig, man. I'm telling you, pig is where it's at. Maybe a big old fucking hog, all right? Why can't a bear be a bottom? You can be a bear and a bottom at the same fucking time. House Bill 1557. What is this? Cynics posted a bill to the chat. Let's see what's going on. Parental rights and education. Oh, right. The stupid Florida thing. Okay. I seem like a warthog, like one of those huge ones. Right. There was just talk about cow and chickens, like devil butt guy, not too long ago. It's kind of weird. Well, I guess someone sent 666 and said, toss a coin to your cringe lord. So that's cool. You'd have poison spurs. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Cynic's just a bill and he's sitting up on Capitol Hill. I mean, I already talked about the fucking bill. Of course, you can be a bear on the bottom. Have you seen Yogi and Boo Boo? Yeah, I mean, Yogi definitely takes it up the ass from Boo Boo, right? So, is it the reps doing something fucked up? Who's the reps? You know, like the representatives? TJ would enjoy Detroit Become Human. I try to avoid anything that's got like too much like robot stuff in it. That's like a robotics game, right? Where like it's like deals with AIs and their rights and stuff, or like lack thereof, right? That's what that's about, right? So yeah, I don't want to play I don't want to play or view or watch or anything that's too much like along those lines, because I don't want it to like influence me as I'm writing something that's kind of like along those lines. I don't want to like subconsciously or consciously emulate or avoid things from those sorts of materials. So for now, at least, I probably won't do that. There are entire gay clubs where only bears are allowed. At least half of them are bottoms. Right. Well, you know, they have to be, right? If it was all tops, then like then the bear club wouldn't work. It'd be a bunch of dudes like, who wants to get fucked in the ass? And everyone would be like, no, I'm here to fuck others in the ass. Like, oh, okay. Thanks for sharing your argument against the Don't Say Gay bill. Appreciated. Yeah. I mean, you know, I think it's just, yeah. I mean, I already fucking made the argument. I don't need to make it again. Who's an older YouTube creator that you miss? None. I don't miss anybody. In that game, the robots go back in the back of the bus. It's sledgehammer metaphor. Yeah, sure. Makes sense. You're making a joke? About what? Where? What is this? Oh, you were about the warthog thing? Do you want some of the 3D prawn I'm making, TJ? I mean, I guess I'm curious. I kind of want to see what you're cooking up for sure. Dusty, you've gotten rusty. Why are you playing those video games? Don't say yiff, Bill. You can just give someone a hand job. I can give what am I going to do with the hand job? What I'm going to give him a hand job for? Is there a reason I'm giving him a hand job? Dusty, you've gotten rusty. Why are you playing those video games? You gotta do it. Listen to Sargon on Lonerbox stream today. He somehow got dumber. I mean, he's being forced to argue. Well, he's not forced, I guess. But he's in a position now where he has to argue for some, like, way dumber stuff, so... I mean, there's just like, you can't really do much. Even if you're a smart person, there's only so much you can do to fucking put lipstick on the pig. And, you know, if you're a smart person trying to make a stupid argument sound good, there's only so much you can do to fucking prop it up. Like, you can throw some fucking vocab words in it, come up with a few little catchy, pithy phrases and stuff, but ultimately, there's only so much you can fucking do. you know. And then if there's at least a little bit of pushback, you're gonna like, you know, not really have much to do there. But you know, he chose the right wing. You know, he chose to ride the wave. There was a red wave. He chose to hang 10. You know, and probably, you know, benefited from that decision in a lot of fucking ways. You look like an insightful scholar that you truly are these days. Well, I wish that I was the scholar that you apparently think I am, but no. I'm just a big, stupid oaf, right? But I do have a nice beard, so that's cool. Dusty had a midlife crisis so severe he lost his mojo like Austin Powers. Oh, man. Yeah, the mustache can be annoying sometimes. Hi, TJ. Hi, how you doing? What's up? TJ, you watched the Till Death Meg Fox movie? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. You're Rasputin. Maybe. Maybe so. I don't know. Could be. I don't think you'll see a red wave in the same style you saw in 2016. You might see something else, though. I don't know. You're not stupid, lol. Okay. Bone Meg Fox still. I mean, I was never like super into her, but I mean, she's never like, I mean, obviously she's attractive, you know, but she's not like someone I would consider like, oh wow, she's so hot. You know what I mean? She's good looking, but like she's not like super catered to like what I'm looking for because she's not like thick. I'm really more into like thickness. So yeah, it's kind of like rough in that fucking way. Hold on 1 second. A chilling vision of things to come. Yeah. Megan Fox has kind of a trashy vibe. I mean, I think there is some of that there, honestly. But I don't think she's like, I don't know. Whatever, it's not like that big of a deal. Who cares? She can be trash if she wants to. It's because you said it, but I disagree with you. Okay, thanks, buddy. I want to bang Meg from Family Guy. I feel she needs a confidence boost. What did you just say? Meg, the character, the cartoon character Meg is underage. You are fucking sick, sir. You need help. When are you moving to Washington? Back to Washington? It's too expensive. I like it there, but it's fucking too expensive, bro. Meg is like 15. Meg has been fucked by like 100 people on that show. So, you know, the show doesn't care. I thought she was 17 too, so I don't know. I'm just tripping furry trash right now. What? She's a child. She's a literal child. Meg is actually 18. Well, there you go. I guess you can bang Meg, dude. It's okay. Princess R says it's okay. TJ, would you have a chat with Destiny? No. I have, like, zero interest. I actually have blocked Destiny on Twitter. And, like, I think I, like, banned the word Destiny from even, like, appearing on my Twitter. Like, even though it's, like, a common word and I'm probably, like, blocking out more stuff than just his name, I've blocked him out because he triggers me that hard. And it's really not even him. It's just the fact that no one can shut the fuck up about him. Like, I don't care about his stupid take on this, that, or the other thing. Good, bad, or whatever. I don't want to hear about it. So it's like, ugh. And he's, like, always getting discussed. Like, man, you believe Destiny said that? Destiny. Can't believe Destiny. Oh, my God, I can't believe I used to respect Destiny. I'm, like, tired of Destiny derangement syndrome. And I just don't care. Like, I don't want to hear about Destiny's fucking take. If he wants to have shitty takes, let him go have his shitty takes. Who fucking cares? Who gives a rat's ass? I don't know. He's just, like, super annoying to me. And I just never got the big hype. I remember people fucking back in the day telling me, you gotta look at Destiny, you know, gotta look at Destiny. And I went and looked. And it sucked. You know, it was just shit. Why no Destiny? Scary will embarrass you? I mean, I just can't even stand listening to him. He's so... Every time I ever watch Destiny, I always feel like he's on the verge of a fucking total fucking psychotic meltdown. And it's like, wow, he's so smart. He's such a good debater. It's like, why is he, like, fucking constantly on the frayed edge of fucking insanity? Did you hear about what Destiny did? Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Waste if time. If my drawing or writing doesn't harm you, then so what? Next. What? If Richard agrees with you, dude, I don't care. I don't care if he agrees with me or disagrees with me. I mean, Destiny's, if he could literally agree with me on every fucking subject under the sun, and I still wouldn't fucking be interested. Like, I just don't care. I don't give a fuck. Just not into it. Like, whatever. Who cares? Like, why do I have to fucking give a shit? Is there like am I under some obligation to give a shit about this guy? I don't feel like I am. I don't want it. I don't want it. Leave me alone. I think Vosh and Destiny are gay. Cool. Like, together? What's with the weird cult of personality Twitter so heavily fought? I don't know. And it's not just Twitter, though. It's like, you know, a lot of these spaces. It doesn't seem unstable or anything. Maybe I just fucking always catch him wrong. I don't know. He always seems like, every time I ever fucking see a clip of him, he always seems like he's very angry and he's screaming. And it's like, I guess I do that too sometimes, but like, holy shit. Too much. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. You guys have already made me talk about him way more than I should have. Release your book so I can read it and comb on it every day. I don't know. Hopefully this year, maybe in a couple months. I don't know. It's going to take a while. I mean, I got a lot more to write, and I don't know how long this, you know, the drafting process is going to go and shit. But we'll see. Yeah, we need the Don't Say Destiny bill. Blue Oyster Cult is good. Yes, that's true. Good observation. It's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't know. I mean, I literally just sat here explaining why I don't care about those takes. And the first thing you've done is just like, oh, man, you hear about this take? You hear about what he said? You hear about this? Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to get triggered by it. I don't fucking want to hear about it. I just don't want to hear about it. I'm not interested. I've fucking looked at it. I don't want it. You don't have to release your book, but you do have to write it and send it to me. You know, Krista, I was thinking that because you're kind of like the quickest, like the snappiest with the feedback and shit, and you seem to have like a lot more of an idea about structure and stuff than like a lot of people. I was thinking that maybe I would like promote you from test reader to like quasi editor, maybe, you know, like Because, like, the problem, like, I can't really tell the test readers what I'm actually doing because it would spoil shit. But, I mean, it would be helpful to have someone else that actually, like, knows, like, what's going on. So that I could fucking, you know, that, like, and knows, like, literary shit. Because, you know, obviously you're fucking, like, super well-read. But I don't know. I don't know if you want the shit spoiled for you either, so. Nihilism provides me with the best nuance. Thank you, TJ. Okay. Thank you, I guess. We've been talking about the game the whole time. You're the one who fucking brought that YouTube guy into it. Yeah, I don't know. Kyle Rittenhouse killed a white convicted child rapist who tried to attack him, kill him. What's wrong with that? I mean, Kyle Rittenhouse did not know that dude. Like, the child rapist thing is so weird because Kyle Rittenhouse did not know that was a fucking child. Like, he didn't kill him because he was a child rapist. So it's like such a weird non sequitur. Like, so can you just go around killing people and if by happenstance they turn out to be bad people, it's okay? Like, first of all, like, we still frown on vigilantism, right? But even then, it wasn't vigilantism because he didn't even know who the fuck he was dealing with. So you just kill somebody and be like, oh shit, I just murdered this guy. Well, it turns out he was bad, so you're free to go. It's like, what? So just like, it's like a lottery. Like, if by happenstance you kill a bad person instead of a good one, even though you had nothing to fucking do with that decision, you just killed a random person? I don't know. Like, if you want to make the self-defense argument, go ahead. But like, this idea that like, that this dude's like moral fiber had any fucking bearing on anything is like really fucking retarded. I'm not super well read. I read 30 or 40 books a year. I mean, that's fucking super well read in my book. I haven't read fucking any goddamn books in the last few years. Like, I don't know the last time I've actually read a book. So it's been a minute. I used to be a pretty avid reader in my youth, but like as an adult, I can't get through a fucking book. So, you know, I write them, but I don't read them. So I'm gonna try to prove Stephen King wrong because he said if you don't have time to read, you don't have time to write. But I'm gonna fucking prove his ass incorrect, hopefully. So you should have let the guy kill him, bullfuck shit. So like I said, make your fucking self-defense argument if you want. But like, you know, the other fucking shit is not applicable because he didn't know that. That wasn't fucking even part of his fucking. He had no fucking clue about that. You know, Kyle Rittenhouse got himself a pretty dumb situation, but honestly, I'm not mad. He isn't rotting in prison for the rest of life. Yeah, I mean, like, it's really weird to me that like so many people on the left who are like all about rehabilitative justice and reform and shit. You know, when the right wing starts to like somebody, it's all of a sudden like, he should be fucking beaten, he should be hung, kill him, burn him. It's like, what? No, I'm not on that side. Like, that's not, like, I have an actual principle here. I don't want anyone to, like, Kyle Rittenhouse, even if I think he did something wrong, I don't think he should be, like, in jail for the rest of his life. And I'm not, like, outraged that the fucking justice system didn't, like, charge the scroll of punishment more. I had a good week at the bar, so here's your tip. Thanks for all the content. Make me less insane. Thank you. Is self-defense not sufficient? No, it is. I mean, self-defense is sufficient. There's a question of whether or not what he did qualified as self-defense, I think, especially when he's, like, brought a gun into an active, like, you know, protest. You know, I feel like if you bring a fucking gun to a protest and start brandishing it and being like, I am a self-appointed defender of this store, then, you know, I don't know. I feel like you've kind of put yourself in a situation where it seems like you want to kill somebody. But whatever, you know. Clearly, he got away with it, so I don't feel like relitigating the thing until the end of time. I'm not outraged by it, you know. It was always kind of like on a line. But, you know, I do think that there was fucking murderous intent with that guy. I think he went there looking for an excuse to kill somebody. But, you know, whatever. That doesn't change the fact that someone attacked him, I guess. We'll never know. We can't go back and, like, look at the incident, so. TJ, are you guys still releasing 2 or 3 hour episodes on the Patreon? I really enjoyed that as a pleb. Yes, we are still doing episodes. We do live episodes some Fridays, and we do pre-recorded episodes some Fridays. I think the 3 Friday. We basically operate on a 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off cycle. It's not completely off, but it's like a soft off. So during the 3 weeks that we're on, all of our Friday episodes are live. During the 3 weeks we're off, they're pre-recorded. Quick random question: do you like KMFDM, TJ? Yes, I like KMFDM. Sure. He was not defending his family's business. He was defending some random business that had nothing to do with him, right? I mean, that's my understanding. Maybe I've heard wrong. He obviously brought a gun to protest for no good reason, but whatever. He's lucky and white in America, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's not like anyone who acts like it's an open and shut thing. I feel like is being a little disingenuous with it. Like, it's just not. Like, I feel like he had some weird motives in doing what he did, but I also feel like he was, like, there's, violence was instigated against him. I also feel like maybe he escalated that beyond where it needed to go, but hey, I don't know. There's I mean, I think there's enough fucking, like, the standard in our country is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And was he guilty beyond a reasonable doubt? I don't know. I mean, if I was on that jury, I don't think I could have fucking voted to convict either, so... Now, maybe I would have. I don't know. I'd have to actually be there and see every bit of evidence. I wasn't obsessed with that trial to the same extent that a bunch of other people were. I saw the spin come out of both sides, and it seemed very, like, I don't know, both sides seemed like they were kind of stretching in some ways, but whatever. At what point do you think he sells the gun he used? I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. Maybe he doesn't have. Has he reclaimed it, or is it still like logged in evidence? I don't know how that works. I mean, the Boston bomber is not really super like comparable to Kyle Rittenhouse. The Boston bomber is like, there's no self-defense argument there. He like literally went, he literally planted a bomb at a fucking event and killed a bunch of people. Like. There's no ambiguity. It's pretty clear cut. Shooting people is crazy. Why no honorable hand to hand? Honestly, I mean, there's something to that. Honestly, like, I don't know. I think I'm a little bit romantic with it. I say fight with a sword, man. Get a sword fight going. You're gonna kill some people. Kill them the old-fashioned way. Kill them with a sword. Sonny full of shit, man. And it's simply out of ignorance. You don't know any better. You believe CNN or whoever. I've never watched CNN. Okay, I don't watch CNN or fucking MSNBC. I don't fucking watch any of that shit. In fact, most of the news that I get from right-wing sources. And I actually just like my favorite news sites are Drudge Report and Canoes, both of which are like. Not super far right-wing, but they're kind of right-leaning. But I like the fucking wide variety of shit that they cover, so I read them. And they both are like aggregates who like pull interesting articles from all over the place. From left-wing and right-wing sources, from people who are like varying interests. And I like try to absorb as much information as possible and not just be brainwashed by one side. So don't accuse me of being the one that's like... just in a fucking daze, because you're probably the one who got your information from one place, not me. Okay? Yeah, no one watches CNN. Quit throwing that out as your generic insult for anyone who doesn't immediately agree with your perception of reality. Which, by the way, is pretty shoddy. I would die by a bullet infinite amounts of time before I would choose to have a sword driven through my innards. Right. If people had to use swords again, there'd be more of a pause, right? There wouldn't be, I think you'd see a lot less violence in this country if you had to get up close and personal and start fucking flinging a sword around. So why don't the conservatives on their news channel tell them why they're wrong? I mean, like I said, a lot of the shit I get is from like I'm not going like super far right-wing fringe shit like often. I mean, I will occasionally go there to see what's going on. But like, I don't know, I use kind of like right-leaning media. Typically. TJ is not a trans, he's the furthest from. I don't know if I'm the furthest from it, but you know. I'm not getting everything I say from like one place and just being like, yes, CNN right, MSNBC right. You know, like I've read plenty of fucking articles and heard plenty of opinions that are super pro fucking Kyle Rittenhouse or whatever. I've heard plenty that are super anti Kyle Rittenhouse and say like, throw the book at him. You know, I'm like, I consider myself pretty fucking centrist on the issue. Which, of course, you know, you would think would be like a recipe for both sides to be like, I respect that. But it's more of a recipe for both sides to be like, fuck you. You give comfort to my enemy. If you ever find yourself in the center of an issue, it's like the worst place to be. It seems like it's the safest place to be, but it's always the most dangerous because then everybody fucking hates you. So, yeah, being nuanced on the Kyle Rittenhouse thing is something that's definitely... a pain in the ass. And why I didn't really talk about it that much, by the way. Yeah, I don't watch no CNN because I mean, I just like CNN's boring and I don't have cable TV. I guess I'll watch a CNN clip if I'm like directed to it or something, but I think if anything, he should have gone for manslaughter. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's really hard. I mean, like, I don't know what the legal... Like, you got to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't know if it's the evidence is there for that. You know, there was a dude that charged him with a fucking skateboard, which, you know, could very easily do serious damage to you. You know? But, I mean, I just feel like he's wrong. Like, it's the same thing I feel like with George Zimmerman. Like, these guys put themselves in these really fucking dangerous situations where they acted in ways that were, like, very aggressive and provocative. And then they get no consequences for instigating the incidents that fucking escalated to, like, death. Like, George Zimmerman and Kyle Rittenhouse both did things that very much, like, they made decisions that led to people dying. But the decisions they made that led to people dying, a lot of them are, like, you know, in and of themselves, not illegal. And then they put themselves in situations where when they finally had to, like, do the thing where it's like, I'm now going to take this person's life. There was then a self-defense justification for it, but it was because they'd instigated something. So it's like, I don't know, like if you instigate someone and then they attack you and then you fight back with lethal force, like, you know, are you somewhat culpable? Maybe, I don't know, maybe morally and ethically, but maybe not legally. I don't know. Like, depends on the fucking, you're gonna have to look at very specific fucking facts of each case at that point. And I just feel like it's very difficult to fucking, you know, do the reasonable doubt thing. As George Zimmerman, I do think, should have fucking been found guilty, by the way, yeah. I think the Zimmerman case was way more obviously, it was obvious to me that he deserved fucking to be punished. He clearly wanted to kill that kid, but whatever. You know, there's no point in fucking crying over spilt milk or blood. I mean, Zimmerman, like, flat out was told by, like, operators, like, do not involve yourself in this situation. Do not approach him. And he still did. It's like, you know, you literally violated the instructions of 911 after calling them and are still like, oh, well, yeah, obviously, you know, he's innocent. It's like, I don't know. He was just, like, literally told not to do that. Sup, TJ? Sup, random person? Hands up, don't nuke. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to like Cynic, even if you're like, if you're kind of like frustrated by him sometimes. It's kind of hard not to have like some affinity, because like, you know, one thing you can never fucking say about Cynic is like, man, he's just fucking, he's towing that line, just saying the things he's expected to say, you know, or whatever the fuck. Cynic is definitely like, you know, he's a one of a kind dude. He's a character, right? It's kind of hard to hate a character, I feel like. Have you ever been in a life-threatening altercation like an armed robbery or similar, TJ? Just curious. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in life-altering. I've been in life-threatening altercations a couple times. Hey, TJ, miss catching you live. Cool. Nice to see you. Gone his way to put wait. Yeah, whatever. TJ and Cynic are opposing sides of the chaotic neutral coin. Yeah, maybe. Every rose has its... I was mad at Cynic Knight, but then he reappeared as not Cynic, and I burst out laughing. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, what are you going to do, you know? Like I said, it's hard to be mad at a fucking character, dude. They're too... It's, you know, when someone gets over the top enough, it's kind of hard to really be, like, upset. You know? Life-altering threatifications. Yeah. Never give up. Never surrender. I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. Oh, the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. Chop suey karaoke. Nah. My throat's a little... I don't know. It's a little rough. I don't really want to sing right now. King Kill 33. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Just American things. Oh, you betcha. You betcha, sweet ass. We love America, god damn it. We fucking love America here, boy. So good. America, America, America. Good, good, good. I own guns. Get over it. No one cares, dude. You and like most, like, I don't know, half Americans or some crazy shit. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people own guns. No one's triggered. Second Cynic debate win. I don't know. There's a lot of other people I want to talk to. I'm trying to fucking get a debate. I'm trying to get this fucking, there's a dude, I've been trying to get him on fucking here for a while now. What is his name? It's, I gotta go find him. Yeah, what the fuck is that fucking... Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, Scuba My Steve. You guys remember that guy? He, he's got this YouTube channel. He doesn't make a whole lot of shit, but, he does, like... He's, like, got, like, a hate boner for Kyle Kalinske, right? He's got, like, a super, Kyle Kalinske hate boner. He's made like some shit. Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to get that guy, Trying to fucking arrange like a little discussion with that motherfucker, but he's slippery. He's hard to get. He's hard to get. Let me see if I can get him. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him tomorrow. Yeah, I'm trying to get him tomorrow. I should probably specify that I mean like Thursday. I could easily debate TJ on the ethics of anesthesia and why it should be gotten rid of in modern day. Wait, like anesthesia? What the fuck? What? No. That's a retarded argument, bro. What? TK. TK. Americans are so obsessed with guns. Yeah, I know. They're like very fucking, oh, my guns, I got guns, and if you don't like it, fuck you. It's like, okay, no one cares. Oh, my gun. It's like, no one cares about your fucking gun. Quit trying to take my gun. It's like, literally no one's ever done that. There's not even been like one law to try to take your gun. Quit trying to take my guns, lib. Like, no one cares. No one cares. Guns. Yeah, great. Good. Guns. Gotcha. Fuck you. Quit trying to take my guns. Stop it. No one cares, bro. No one fucking cares. Like, the amount of people who care. I mean, there's some people who care, but they're very fucking few and far in between, right? Like, most people do not give a shit. The vast majority of people in this country own guns. And even if there's, like, even if there's people who fucking want guns banned, like, it'd be fucking impossible logistically to do it, so. It's like a non-starter of a fucking issue. You'd be like trying to ban cars. It's just like, you're not going to you can't do it. It's not going to fucking succeed. My name is Kid Rock. Why don't I own a rapier? I don't know. I'm not like super into weapons. I guess I don't really give a shit about that. I don't really give a fuck about rapiers and fucking cutlasses and so on and so forth. It's like not something that fucking, you know, weighs on my mind too often. Like, I just don't, like, who cares, bro? Should ban heterosexuals? Yeah. Now that's a good fucking idea. Yeah, there's not even I mean, there's no argument against anesthesia, dude. It's like, just like really silly. Like what? Do they actually try to say something? I don't even. Pain is an important response to be accepted, not nodal during surgeries or procedures. That's, well, no. Yeah, you definitely don't want to have, like, people fucking in agony as you fucking perform surgery on them. Like, if you have some weird masochistic urge to, like, feel every fucking thing the doctor does to you during surgery, then you go right ahead and be my guest and die on the operating table because you're going to be fucking writhing around the entire time. But, like, no. No, that's not something human beings should be subjected to. That's really like an insane idea for basically no reason whatsoever. I had surgery before and regret getting anesthesia. I'm a human in pain is a natural response. No more coddling. I don't know if you're just like being intentionally stupid, but like I guarantee you that if you hadn't gotten anesthesia, you would regret that way more than you regret getting it. So yeah, next time you get surgery, tell them you don't want any anesthesia. And then see what the fuck you're actually saying, because you're just like, you're a lunatic. That's absolutely insane. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, what? I don't even know how to fucking, yeah, it's just a troll position. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. No one believes that. And if they do, I don't even want to, I mean, like, you're just insane. Like, that's not a reasonable position that I'm even willing to fucking entertain beyond just calling you a fucking lunatic. Like, that's just fucking batshit crazy. It's not coddling. It's just like, you know, you're fucking, what? Real men get their broken legs sawed off with no drugs. Oh, yeah, it's super good. It's great stuff. I love it. Fun argument, though? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's too stupid to be fun for me. Like, an argument has to at least have, like, some position. Like, I have to at least be able to entertain the fucking position of the opponent to, like, make the argument somewhat fucking fun. But, like, when you got an argument that's that fucking batshit crazy and stupid, like, there's nothing I can even do with that other than just be like, what? Deserve the pain? What? Man, people are some weird motherfuckers, dude. Yeah, that's weird shit. You would die from shock. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but, you know, maybe. Surgeons don't want to perform on people who squirm. Yeah, like, no one wants to be like a... Who's going to want to be a fucking surgeon if being a surgeon entails, like, operating on a person who's, like, fully conscious and, like, oh, please, God. Ah! You know, like, that's horrible. That's just horrible, man. No. I'm not trolling, and I can see it's not logical to get rid of it completely. It's just a personal position I have that people should be more open about their natural responses. Okay, well, if you want to fucking go with nature, then just die, because there's no surgery in nature. So if you're just gonna be like a nature's the best way, then, like, when your appendix is gonna burst, just let it happen. You know, let your just fucking die, because there's no, like, yeah, what? I don't know. It makes no fucking sense. It's a weird fucking position. I guess if you're just advocating it for yourself and you can find a surgeon that's willing to, like, not do that, I guess I don't care. It's your fucking body. But, oof. Terrible. Yeah. I mean, like, everything, like, you define, I mean, like, you're in a fucking chat room. I mean, like, there's everything you do is, like, a defiance of nature. Like, who cares? Fuck nature. What's this weird, like, oh man, nature knows what's best? No, it doesn't. Nature's a fucking cunt. Nature fucking wants to kill you. Nature wants you to fucking, like, writhe and suffer and die. It doesn't give a fuck about you. It's not this loving fucking thing that's like, man, it gave me pain to let me know I'm alive. The reason pain exists is so you can fucking understand when damage has been done. It's like a warning, like, hey, damage. You've incurred damage. You don't need that during a fucking surgery. The damage is for your own good. It's like small damage to repair worse damage. I don't view technology as a defiance of nature. It's a product of it. Yeah, but I mean, like, right. But, like, obviously he's taking a way more strict interpretation because, yeah, anesthesia, by that logic, would be a product of fucking nature. I mean, I agree with you. Everything is a product of fucking nature. But, you know, if you're going to have that delineation, if anesthesia is on that side of the line, then so is, like, an internet chat room or anything. TJ is the king of the blue hairs. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Are there even blue hairs anymore? I haven't seen a blue-haired person in a long fucking time. Nature calls, nature calls, nature punch me in the balls. I cannot believe what I've just heard. Shit. Can you try a little harder to believe? I don't know. I believe in miracles. I'm losing brain cells reading the chat. Well, think of how I feel, man. Think about how it must feel from me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess I live in Louisiana where there's not as many blue hairs. Just sing, TJ. Let it out. Let it go. Let it go. Have you had any partners ever cried during... Have you or any partners ever cried during intercourse? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Not me, but yeah. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. You make it hurt so good. Blah, 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 blah. I believe in a better world for me and for you. Okay. Yeah, great. Are we out of topics? Is that what's going on here? Or are you just out of topics? I mean, I guess I said I was going to do this as a warm-up. I really only intended to stay with you guys for like an hour and then work on my fucking novel. But I have been here for like 2 hours. Because I thought we were having like a pretty interesting little talk about some stuff. But I feel like it's starting to get stale. But I'm not willing to throw in the towel just yet and give up on it. But, you know, I'm starting to feel like maybe it's run its course. You know what I mean? Our ancestors didn't use pain relievers. I'm not better than they are, and neither are any of us, so we need to become more connected, enough hiding anesthesia and such. Whatever, I'm done arguing. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Your position seems wildly inconsistent. Your ancestors did a lot of, like, lived in a lot of ways that you clearly don't. So I don't know. Like, if you're going to go full primitivism, then go out in the woods and wipe your ass with pine cones. I don't give a fuck, but, like... Don't sit here and type into the fucking internet that you're like, you know, you're like this fucking like slave to like, you know, what your ancestors did or some shit. Because it's fucking retarded. Like your ancestors, like the moment human beings had the chance to not, like your ancestors when anesthesia was invented were not like, no, fuck that. They immediately were like, yes, please. Because they knew a good thing when they fucking saw it. They weren't like, oh no, that's going to disconnect us from our pain. Like, I'm pretty sure there's enough pain in life, okay? Like, I don't know. Really silly, really stupid. I'm sorry you had some kind of weird reaction to it, but like, oof. Thoughts on Kyle's fast food ranking. Where is this? Where can you send me a link to it? Can you tweet me a link? If you show me a link to where he's done it, then I'll take a look maybe. But yeah, you're done arguing, so whatever. That's good. Because it was a really bad argument, in my opinion. Sorry, no offense, but yeah, not I think my favorite position I've ever heard. Seemed a little bit silly, to be honest with you. TJ is basically still a rebel atheist teenager. Okay. Thanks, Cynic. Whatever, bro. Whatever, brah. It's on his channel. I mean, since when does Kyle do fucking fast food rankings on his fucking channel? Like, what? Like, he does news and shit, I thought. Like, he doesn't... I never seen Kyle do, like, yeah, man... New ranking thing, man. Whatever, I'll see. I'm taking a look. It's literally like it's like a totally different kind of content than I've ever seen him make. But okay, maybe you're right. Oh, he's suspended from Twitter. Why you get suspended from Twitter? Can someone just tell me why you got suspended from Twitter? I don't feel like reading. I don't feel like watching like a 12, 16-hour video or whatever the fuck. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, where's this? I don't see this. I don't see this fucking supposed time where he did this fast food ranking shit. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is really weird. I've never seen Kyle do this kind of content in my life. But all right, cool. I guess he's done the like political tests sometimes. Oh, the head exploding gift from fucking the scanners thing got him? What? That's such bullshit, bro. Oops. There we go.
In a topic that I am an expert on. That topic is fast food.
All right, I'm just gonna skip over and see what the fuck he's got here. What are we doing? He's got a lot of shit in the S tier, bro.
Decisions here. I would.
Okay, let's see. S tier, In and Out. Pizza Hut does not belong. Pizza Hut belongs like there should be an F, and that should be down there. Why are these not ranked? He's never eaten in these places. Like, has he just not? He's never eaten a fucking Sonic before. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jack in the Box, Dairy Queen, Carl's Jr. He's never had any of those. That's a little nuts, man. And how the fuck is Popeyes is C tier, but fucking Pizza Hut is up here? This is fucking trash. Kyle has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. No idea. No idea. Nope. Fucking nope. No goddamn way, bro. No, Pizza Hut is just trash. I don't care. I mean, I've been to Pizza Huts all across the country. I've given it like more than enough fair shares of tries, and every single fucking time I've ever ordered anything from Pizza Hut, it's always, always, always been fucking inedible and nasty. Like, it's like literally like I've eaten some shitty pizzas in my day, but like Pizza Hut pizza is not even edible. It's just fucking disgusting. Okay? Sauce on their wings. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for the wings or whatever, but yeah, their pizza sucks. I mean, maybe I'm like too picky or something, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really think I'm that picky because I'll eat some fucking crazy shit. But yeah, Pizza Hut, I don't know. I have more self-respect than that. Fuck that shit. I don't know how anyone can think that shit's S tier. That shit's gross. Speaking of wings, you should look up Snoop Dogg's recipe for fried chicken. It's seriously the best I've ever had. I believe you. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're going to get pizza, local's definitely preferable. But, you know, you don't always want... I mean, sometimes you want the fucking... You know, you want the trash pizza from the fast food place because it's convenient. And if that's the case, I'll do Domino's, I'll do Papa John's, but I don't ever do Pizza Hut. That shit's too gross. I can't stand that shit. Donato's is good. Yep. If you got a Donato's near you, that's a good one. Marco's ain't bad if you got one of those. Yeah, I like something about Domino's pepperoni, man. I don't know. Domino's has some pretty nice pepperoni. I can't figure it out. I don't know why it's different than any other pepperoni, but it does seem like it's a little better. Got a little more fucking seasoning to it or something. Yeah, another one I hate is fucking Little Caesars. Like the lowest quality fucking ingredients in the world. I guess at least it's cheap. So like if you're like broke, it's like you can get a decent amount of food for some money that's like, I guess, edible. But like, man, the second you can afford not to go to Little Caesars, don't. Because this shit's like substandard. I don't know. I feel like I really like Domino's thin crust. I don't know. It's like super thin and it's like very crispy. It almost feels like pizza flavored potato chips or something. I don't know. I'm pretty down with it. Yeah, you know, if you just want cheap and fast, I guess that's fine. Cheap, fast, good, pick any two. They've clearly chosen. They've chosen cheap and fast. They've not chosen good. Nasty, TJ. What did I fucking say? I feel like other people are nasty if they want to eat that shit. I would never eat that shit. Why does Domino's have that crumbs on all their crust? That's not crumbs, man. That's fucking like cornmeal. Little Caesars is gross reheated. Little Caesars is gross heated the first time. That's the problem right there. Yeah, I don't really get wings from a pizza place, to be honest with you. Like, I would never order fucking wings from a fast food pizza joint. Like, I trust them to make a decent pizza, but I really don't trust them to make decent wings. But I'm like kind of a wing snob, so yeah, I don't do that. I don't reheat pizza, or you don't reheat pizza. I mean, I think it depends on how you're gonna reheat it. I think reheating in the oven is acceptable, and I feel like reheating it in the air fryer is pretty good if you got an air fryer. But yeah, reheating in the microwave, I feel like it makes it soggy. And I'm not really into that soggy bullshit. I'd rather just eat it cold. In fact, I kind of prefer cold pizza, so yeah. You ever cook pizza yourself? Sure, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I've done my own pizza dough and shit. Only once really. And sometimes I bought that like store-made pizza dough and shit. So you know, I mean, there's been times when I've made my own pizza for sure. But yeah, I mean, like I'm like kind of just like more prone to eat like a DiGiorno or something. Like, honestly, I kind of like freezer pizzas. I mean, maybe not more than from a fast, but like I mean, I have a little more power over it. Like, I can cook it to exactly my specifications, at least. I don't know. I'm like a big, I like fucking, you know, DiGiorno and shit. And, you know, some other ones. This Screaming Sicilian's pretty good. There's another one. It's kind of like a DiGiorno ripoff, but it's actually pretty good too. A little cheaper. Yeah, chain, local pizza places are usually better than chain places. Sometimes there's exceptions. Pizza rolls. Dude, I have pizza rolls. Oh, man. I should eat those pizza rolls. I'm going to do that. All right. Thank you guys for joining me with this. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow, especially if I can get this fucking dude to agree. This Scuba Steve guy. Scuba my Steve. See if I can get him to fucking come on here or not. See if he wants to finally talk. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for listening to me. Blah, 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 blah. Love you all. Bye.